Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon Energy Podcast for January 8th, going into the 9th. Okay, we're going to start off with natural gas. I warned on December 5th that this went on warning of pressure. We came off $1.96.5 from the 528.90 close. A number of other bearish calls in here. Then yesterday we turned bullish with the break back above this formation right down in here around 348.10, but we only rallied up to 363.40 before failing back down below that line, which resumes bearishness. And in the crude, they break back above this formation right here. Excuse me, we negated this formation by breaking solidly back above it and got bullish above 57.17, and then the break above 57.83 minus 0.4 of a tick per hour actually came in 57.81. Now warns of continued strength. A further break above this formation right here, which comes in at 58.72, a decent break above there. We'll project this upward $3 plus. We break above there decently, back down through it decently, look for decent pressure to come back in. I would also note here, just looking at the crude, that when we roll over to the RBOB here, or the unleaded gasoline, RBOB had held a macro exhaustion level on the bottom here. So, which means this could be in a fairly significant bullish correction. The RBOB, I said, note I warned we were likely in the last stretch of the move down from 203.58 with possible exhaustion at 167.15 to 166.75. We held that with a 166.56 low. We've now bounced to 178.52. However, I did say that if this is the beginning of a bullish correction, it should exceed 21.5 cents from the 166.56 low. So the minimum target is 188.06. So we still have a ways to get there. And I would also have multiple different levels to get long above down in here at 171.15, 171.61. The trade above 171.22 here, and then the trade above 171.66 projects this upward 4.3 cents minimum, 11.4 cents plus maximum. That was from 171.66, and we have traded up to 170, whatever the high is right there, 178.61. So taking out the minimum, still got a bit more to go for the maximum. Also taking out this here at 176.92 also projects this upward another 1,000 ticks. And the break back above this formation right here is a significant formation that came in right here. The decent break above there warns of decent strength as well, which could be pretty significant up into these areas. Now, obviously, we've had a very powerful move in such a short period of time during the day, so I wouldn't be unexpected to see this pull back and consolidate a bit. Decent trade back below these lines will warrant a decent pressure again. That's going to come in at 176.83 to 725 plus 0.3 of a tick per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bear with me a minute. A decent penetration is going to be 136 overnight and then 121 after 9 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, in the heating oil, coincidentally also came down to a macro exhaustion level down here at 205.06, and we held this again at 20 with 204.69 low. So I said here we held exhaustion at 205.6 with a 204.69 low. If this starts a bullish correction, the minimum target is 214.20. We just took out 214.20 today, actually. And we traded up to 215.17. I also suggested getting long above 209.18 and then getting long above 212.99. And the break above 212.99 projects this upward another 900 ticks plus. If we break back down below that line decently, that's going to warrant a decent pressure. That's going to come in at 212.68 as of 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A decent penetration in there is going to be 175 ticks tonight and 156 ticks after the open tomorrow. And the Brent, I said to get long above 60.61 right in here. We've rallied solidly up to 63.02 with additional levels to get bullish above at 60.93, which I said to look for $1. We saw the dollar, or $1 plus, excuse me, get long above 61.26. Get along a decent above 61.96. It's up in here. Get along with a decent penetration above 62.30. It's up in here. So multiple different levels to get bullish above. This last one here is significant. That warns of a likely run probably up towards these levels up in here, maybe higher, 63.60s to 63.70s. If we fail back down below this line decently, that's going to warrant a decent pressure. That's going to come in at 62.32. Plus 0.2 of a tick per hour starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would also note that the break above this formation right in here, the one that came in around 61.95, that projects us upward $2 plus. $2 minimum, $3 plus maximum. And then the gas, oil. We'd held exhaustion above at 80 with an 805 high. We rolled over 208.75. A lot of other bearish calls in here. It did warn that we held this note. We were holding exhaustion at 190 at 594.15 with the 596.25 low, and we started to bounce. If this turns into a bullish correction, the minimum target is 627.25, which we just came shy of today. Also, I said to get long above 607.85. We see a run up to 626.75. And I said get long on a decent penetration above 621.25 minus 6 per hour. That's right in here. And a decent penetration above there. We'll bring in another $25 plus to the upside. If we break above there decently back down through it decently, look for decent pressure to come in. We said to get long above 607.85, 615.25, 621.25, and then also another level up here, 624.77, which is going to come in at 624.39 minus 4 per hour starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the cadence going into tomorrow is the RBOB is the strongest of the three, the heating oil in the middle, and the crude the weakest of the three relative to one another. I would also note that the RBOB crack broke out of a significant formation here a couple of days ago, seen a really nice move out of that. And the heat crack just broke above the formation today, right here. We just broke out of that. I expect this to probably head higher for a couple of days. And we already know that the RBOB to heat spread has seen a substantial rally since breaking above this formation right in here at around 41 even or whatever, up to 37, 34.74. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you on tomorrow's podcast.